Every woman will respect you if they see these 5 things. First is be financially independent. One of the best things any man can do to himself or for himself is to be financially independent, where you don't depend on people for money. Because number one, if you are dependent on people for money, those people who are always giving you that money will not respect you much. Nothing gives you respect as a man more than being able to have your own money and not begging people for money constantly. The more you beg people for money, the more they see you as a liability, and nobody likes a liability. Nobody wants to be around a liability. So you must be able to be financially independent so that your fellow men can respect you. Then women too will respect you. If you really want everyone to disrespect you, be broke. Always call people on the phone that you need money for this, that you need money to do this, or you need money to do that. Most people will start avoiding you, and majority of them will stop respecting you. Assuming they were respecting you before, they'll stop respecting you. They'll start seeing you as a guy who is always asking for money. And once people have this mentality about you, that you're always that guy who's always asking them for money, they will avoid you, they'll stop respecting you, and they will run away from you. One of the easiest ways to chase away people from your life is to start begging them for money. People will not respect you. Talk more of women. If you are a man, if a woman is coming into your life, she must first of all be able to see that this guy I'm going into his life is financially independent. Else, they will run away from you. Because majority of women who are coming into your life are coming into your life so that you can also make their life better. So if a woman sees that you are struggling financially, majority of them will not like to be with you. And even if they be with you, majority of them will not respect you. Have you ever seen a situation whereby a wife is insulting the husband or fighting with the husband? Majority of times is financially related. She can't respect her man because her man doesn't provide. Her man is not capable of providing because her man is broke. So whether you have a girlfriend or a wife and you want them to respect you more, you have to be financially independent. Now, it's not even about women. If you really want the society as a whole to respect you, you must be financially independent. You must have your own money. The second thing you must have if you want women to respect you is you must first of all have self-respect. The major reason why women disrespect most men is because most men don't have self-respect. You don't have boundaries. You allow a woman to disrespect you because you yourself, you don't even respect yourself. Once you notice that that girl doesn't like you, have self-respect and leave her alone. Once you notice that that girl doesn't want you to be around her, respect yourself and leave her alone. Once you notice that a woman doesn't want to date you, avoid her too. When a girl doesn't like you, stop liking her too. If she doesn't pick your call, don't call her. If she doesn't text you back, don't text her again. Have self-respect, have dignity. And of course, women will always respect you. It's as simple as that. The third thing you should have if you want women to always respect you is you must be able to speak your mind. Women respect men who can be able to say their mind. Not because you want a girl to like you. Anything she says, you agree. You are agreeing because you want her to like you. The more you agree to everything a woman says, the more she sees you as a guy she can push around, as a guy she can control. And that is what makes her start disrespecting you. But if you're the guy who is bold, who is dominant, who is confident, and who knows how to respect yourself, women will always respect you. Because they'll be like, this guy, he has his own mind though. He's not the kind of guy you can push around. They will know all this and they will always respect you. There are some women who, they know that you don't have your own mind. They know that whatever they say, you agree to do. So they start manipulating you. They start pushing you around. They start disrespecting you. There are some women who will disrespect you, knowing fully well that you can't do anything about it. Because they can now easily push you around simply because you don't have your own mind. When you as a man cannot speak your mind, how do you expect your woman to respect you? When your woman, whatever she says is final, whatever she says is what you're going to do, how do you expect that woman to look up to you? If a woman can't look up to you based on the fact that you have a strong mind, you have what is called strength of mind, you can make decisions and stand firmly on it. If a woman doesn't see all these traits in you, why would she want to submit herself to you? Talk more of respecting you. For a woman to submit herself to you or respect you, she must have seen that this guy is a guy who knows how to take decisions, who is mentally strong, who has his own mind, who speaks his mind, and who you cannot push around. All those things will make her to submit and she will respect you more. The next thing you have to do if you want every woman to always respect you is never argue with them. One of the worst things I see guys do is arguing with women. Like, why are you arguing with a woman? she says or she does something that's that is annoying, and you start arguing with her. Babe, if you do this again, I'll do this to you. All those things, arguing like a woman, all those things will make a woman to disrespect you more. If a woman does something you don't like, don't start arguing with her. Simply set boundaries and set strict boundaries that you can easily enforce. For example, me, there are certain things a girl will do. If I'm with a girl, there are certain things that she will do, and I'll be like, babe, don't try this again. If she tries to argue with me, I'll walk out and tell her, when you are back to your senses, then we can talk like adults. We have to be strict with women, else they will push you around. Else they will not know that you as a man should be respected. You have to be strict with women. You have to be strict with them. Don't argue with them. The more you argue with them, the more they feel the need to argue with you even more. And the more they will disrespect you, the more they'll start seeing you as a fellow woman who is arguing with them. Arguing with a woman is a feminine character. Abhor it. Avoid it by all means. Once your woman wants to argue, walk away. And tell her that, babe, or whatever you call her, if you do this again, see what I'll do. And when she does it again, do that thing you say you will do. For example, you tell her, I'll walk away from this relationship. Once she does that thing again, walk away. Because if you don't walk away, once you tell her again that if she does this thing again, that you do this thing, and she does that thing and you not keep to your word and do that thing you say that you will do, she'll not see you as a guy who doesn't even keep to his own words. She'll start seeing you as a joke, that you told her that if I do this thing again, that you break up with her, and she did that thing again, and you not break up with her. You've just given her power in that relationship, because she'll not be like, this guy cannot leave me. Even if I do everything that he doesn't like, he can't still leave me. All he will do is talk and talk and talk. He will still not leave me. Don't give women that impression. Once you tell them that you do this, that you are going to do this thing as a consequence for the action, do that you said that you do. So she will respect you, and she will have that fear of losing you. If you want women to always behave very well when they are dating you, you must make sure that they are afraid of losing you. This is why as a man, you must work hard on yourself, so that whenever a woman comes into your life, she'll see you as a guy who is too valuable to lose. That's basically it. The next thing you have to do if you want women to always respect you is be selfish about your goals and your purpose, and always prioritize your growth as a man. The worst thing you can do to yourself as a man that will make that girl to not even respect you and to also cheat on you and to also leave is putting your own happiness at the back and putting her own interest and happiness and growth, and like putting it as first priority. There are some men who they will abandon their own dreams, their own goals in life, their own job, their own purpose, and start looking for ways to help a woman rise. I'm not saying you should not help your woman, but once a woman rises above you, trust me, she's going to leave you. Once a woman grows beyond you, she'll start saying that you're no longer in her class, and she'll leave you. So in all you do with a woman should be the one supporting your dreams more. Now, both partners should support each other's dream, but the woman should be the one supporting more of your own dream, because, of course, your goal is to keep growing and keep bringing her up. As you're growing, you're bringing her up. But if she grows beyond you, majority of times, she'll leave you. Most women will leave you. So, and all you do as a man, if you want women to constantly respect you, you have to keep growing. You have to keep succeeding. You have to keep adding more value to yourself. You have to keep becoming richer. You have to keep becoming healthier. You have to keep on becoming fitter. You have to keep setting the standards for her to now look up to. Because the more she can look up to you, the more she will respect you. But the moment a woman grows beyond you and start looking down on you, that is the moment she starts disrespecting you, and that is the moment she starts thinking about leaving you. The next thing you should never do for the woman is don't kill yourself for the woman. If you kill yourself for a woman, she will not even respect the fact that you died or you killed yourself for her. By killing yourself, I mean don't go overboard for a woman. Women can forget your sacrifices in a twinkle of an eye. A woman can forget all your sacrifices, all the sacrifices you made for her in a twinkle of an eye. This is why majority of times men will train a girl in school, will train their girlfriends in school, and once their girlfriends come out from school, graduate, and get a job, they will abandon that man and move on with the next guy. Women can forget your sacrifices in a twinkle of an eye. So don't kill yourself or don't go overboard for them, because they will not even respect all those sacrifices you made for them. They'll simply move on with their lives. And you'll be there shedding tears and counting your losses. Whereas these women have moved on and forgotten about you. So do the little you can do, but don't go overboard. Don't do more than you can do. Don't do more than your capacity. Don't go and borrow money to give a woman. Don't go and be doing things that you are not meant to do. Just make a woman comfortable at your own detriment, at your own expenses. Don't make that mistake. Don't. Else you will have yourself to blame because it's going to end very badly.